This question says, Becky Renner gets a divorce, gets half. Is she still liable? Which lawsuit takes precedence? First filed, first settled, or... It's a great question. The Renners are divorced and they divided their assets in half, presumably. I'll find out, actually. It's public record. Look at the divorce decree and see if we can figure out something from that. But they get divorced, they divide their assets, they each have their own assets, and they each have their own businesses. They each go on to continue to invest in businesses and are successful independently of one another. Their liability is only joint for the claims against them as parents for the torts of their minor children. So if Becky is sued by OHM for violating her franchise agreement, that lawsuit would go to her and her assets only. And if this other franchisor sues Travis, then that would attach to his assets and his assets only, not Becky's. They do own some properties together, but then your question is who takes priority? Because as we said in the last video, there are a lot of potential plaintiffs. There's the wrongful death plaintiff, which I think we all understand is really, really important. And then there's these business breaches. So the wrongful death would be something that they were both sued for because their liability stems from their parental relationship to Talon. The business deals come from individual business deals. The way that priority works has to do with first attached. So you get a judgment, you attach it to a house or you attach it to a piece of property, that gives you priority. If it's unsecured, then it can be, so if it's not secured to an asset, if it's not linked to a piece of property, then it could be the date the judgment is obtained. Then there's other rules like priority for things like alimony or child support. But in this case, when we're talking about all these different judgments, timing really matters. And the first people to sue and obtain judgments are those most likely to get paid.